Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It is time for some entertainment news. Kaylee, what do you have for us today?
Somewhat busy day today. Brad Pitt gets some validation from space. Pancakes are getting a little more frightening, and a country music star is helping out Hurricane Dorian victims. Here's what's making headlines in Hollywood. The International House of Pancakes is now haunted, introducing its new Addams Family-inspired menu. The restaurant chain is gearing up for Halloween with new treats inspired by the creepy and kooky TV family. Starting now, breakfast fans can indulge in iconic IHOP foods with a fun Addams Family twist. This includes Wednesday's web cakes, Gomez's green chili omelet, the kooky kids combo, Uncle Fester's chocolate ice cream shake, and Morticia's haunted hot chocolate. The menu lasts until November 3rd and comes just in time to celebrate both Halloween and the new Addams Family animated movie hitting theaters in October. Brad Pitt calls NASA astronaut Nick Hague, who's in outer space, to ask the ultimate question. Who is more believable, Pitt or Clooney? The Hollywood star plays an astronaut in the upcoming space film Ad Astra and engaged in a brief Q&A session to get an expert's input on his performance.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you very much. And now that I have you all the way up at the space station, let's talk about me. How'd we do? How was our zero G?
I got to tell you, it was really good. And the depictions, the settings, all, as you can tell, look very similar to the type of setting I've got around me. I got to imagine it was a lot easier for me to kind of enjoy the zero G than it was you, whether it was CGI or hooked to strings.
Okay, most important question: who controls the jam box?
So we have a rotating playlist. We take turns, and it's nice because we have the international flair as well. So we have an Italian astronaut on board along with the U.S. astronauts, and then 2 cosmonauts. And so getting to hear some traditional music from Russia over dinner is a nice change, exposure, and helps us really appreciate that international feel that the crew has.
Yes, but every now and then I'm sure someone's going, I wish Nick wouldn't play that country and western anymore.
There's that, and to have me stop telling my bad dad jokes.
Amazing. Nick, last question, and I need to call on your expertise. Who was more believable, Clooney or Pitt?
You were, absolutely.
Ad Astra hits cinemas across the country on September 20th. Author J.K. Rowling is writing a multi-million-dollar check, $18.8 million to be exact. The famed Harry Potter writer announced her donation will aid multiple sclerosis research at the University of Edinburgh in Scotland. Rowling previously donated a center to the school back in 2010, the research center in memory of her late mother who died from MS. The University of Edinburgh is expected to use Rowling's donation for developing additional facilities and conducting MS research. Country music star Billy Currington is helping victims of Hurricane Dorian. The star joined volunteers to load relief supplies onto a plane to send to people in the northwest Bahamas. Currington partnered with Key West Cares, a group created by residents of the Florida Keys. He then flew to the Bahamas with a coordinator for the group to oversee the distribution of supplies. Currington says he wanted to be involved in all aspects of the process.
The reason we hooked up with Key West Cares is because I understood that they're more hands-on. It's a little bit less of sending money over there, more of sending things that, money has bought over here, things that they need, generators, on, and we're able to take it in a big 1941 plane, and just everything that they had going, that's what I wanted to be a part of.
And those are the things that they need right now. They need generators for power, they need water, supplies, toiletries. Those are the main things that they need.
Yeah, it's nice to see somebody doing good things for them.
Yeah,
honestly.
Especially with the platform that Billy Currington has.
Yeah.
Very good example to set.
Absolutely. Love that.
Yes, good entertainment stories today.
Thanks.
Okay, so Brad, I think he and Clooney have this competition. They've always had this competition, and I think he got a kick out of that.
Yeah.
But if Clooney had asked the question, what do you think the answer would have been?
Clooney.
Yes, I'm going to say.
Does anybody know what Ad Astra means? Like, I don't know what that means. The title of the movie is Ad Astra.
It might be the rocket that they send up, or
wait, Natalie, our director, just said. What did you say, Natalie? to the stars. Ad Astra, did you just know that, Natalie? She's just smart.
I don't know.
I didn't know that.
Is she just smart?
Oh, it's okay.
That was kind of a backhanded compliment.
Well, no, I just didn't, because I'd never heard of that before, and she might be like seriously like a space whiz. Like she knows about astronomy.
I'm a space cadet. I'm just saying. No,
yes, in a different way.
But here's the thing: the little flip that he did. Wouldn't that be fun to do? Wouldn't that be just so much fun to do?
I mean, there's simulations here on Earth too that
you can
simulate that zero gravity. They look fun, but I think being in space, you would also get the views down on Earth. And
would you go?
Oh, totally.
I could tell by the way you were talking you would go.
Like I said, I mentioned during we were talking, I don't think the food would be very good because it's probably all packaged and sealed tight, and it's probably only solids because liquids would just like fly everywhere.
When I was watching him speak, all I could see was the Earth behind him, and it made me homesick for Earth just watching that. I was like,
Jeremy, you're here. You're here.
I was like, I want to go back to. If I was just thinking, what if I was up there looking at Earth, and then all I would be doing is missing Earth. Like I just want to go to the park or play with my dogs, and he's up there in space floating. Not my idea. My idea.
I'm sure they have a very busy schedule to keep them preoccupied and not just like sitting around like, wow.
Yeah.
Rather be at Earth right now.
Because you're looking at the window, you see Earth.
I mean, I can't
It's right
imagine.
there.
I can't imagine somebody having the actual nerve to do that. I mean, it's just freaky to me.
Nerve to do what?
To get out in space,
sound.
to leave the planet, and just
Think of the first people.
I know.
Like,
it's
don't sign me up first.
Yeah.
But, like
Since it's been
1,000th,
done.
I'll be 1,000th in line.
Yeah, since it's been done.
Yeah.
And moving on to J.K. Rowling, the reason she fell off the billionaires list is because she donates so much money.
Yeah.
She was the
Oh,
first
amazing.
person to basically give away so much money that she came off the billionaires list because she's so generous, because she had a quote that I loved. It said, there's only so much money you can spend in your lifetime.
That's right.
And she went from being
right.
super poor to having all the money in the world.
Yeah, her story is amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah, it is. And I didn't know that her mother had MS. So that obviously that makes sense that she would donate a lot to find a cure for that.
Connection there, for
Yeah.
sure.
And I just keep hoping and praying every year. We all love these organizations. We try to raise money to find a cure.
Yeah.
It's just like, when is it going to finally happen?
I know.
It's like, when is this money that we're all donating because we all care so much, when is it actually going to pay off? Because you hope that one day somebody is there searching for that cure for all of the diseases.
Yeah, because there's so many. There's cancer, there's Alzheimer's,
Parkinson's.
You know what I wish? I wish we could figure out what caused it. That way we could stay away from that and we could do a prevention kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow, we got deep. It's like medical news now.
I know.
It's like
It's
medical.
like, let's just stay away from that diagnosis if we can. And we do know a few things about that as far as Alzheimer's. I don't know. But for, other things, we come up with these diseases, but we all know that sugar and different things are not conducive to a
diet and
healthy body.
exercise will definitely
But,
make you healthy.
Absolutely. And I was
yeah.
a little disappointed no royal news today, but whatever. All right, Kallie. It's fine. I really hope, though, when The Crown Season 3 comes out in November, we can have a little crossover event. I'll rave review Crown Season 3.
Okay.
And you can have some great royal news.
Okay.
I hear there's lots of stuff going on. And the Downton Abbey movie is coming out about a royal visit.
The Downton Abbey movie is coming out
Friday.
So you can see that even if you didn't watch Downton Abbey.
See,
that's what I'm wondering.
That's what I want to know too, Cal. That's why I'm intrigued, because I watched every single episode multiple times. Chris Luzader, our critic, has not seen one episode. So I would really like to get somebody's take, yours or whoever's not watched the show, to see if they understand what's happening.
I would watch the movie and let you know. It makes sense that it would be, that it would be all together. Because not everybody's watched Downton Abbey. So it would make sense to people.
But to me, like, I know all the backstories of these characters.
Well, you
so
might
I kind
enjoy
of
it
know
more.
what's
You might
going
enjoy it more.
on. So I'm wondering what you would think about the movie as a whole from not knowing the backstories.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you watch Downton Abbey?
I mean, I tried, I watched all the way through, but sometimes there were points where I
went to the kitchen and fixed a sandwich.
Yeah.
I get that, Kaylee.
Thanks, Kallie.
Thank you.
Good entertainment news. Hey, coming up, guess what? The Mo Food Truck Fest is coming up Saturday, and look who's in our parking lot right now.
Oh.
Sticky Fingers Barbecue is out there making up something delicious, and we're going to eat some of that in just a few minutes. Look at them cooking away.
Sounds good to me. Yes, sir. Oh.
Is that brisket?
It is.
Shopping.
I think it is. Or ribs. That's ribs.
Oh, ribs.
Yes.
Ribs, there we go. We'll be right back.